Christopher Pyne, thanks for your time.
How poetic, Brian. Lovely to see you.
You're the Leader of the House, of course.
I have that signal honour, Brian, yes.
What happens at the end of the parliamentary year?
Well, the parliamentary year comes to a close. The final sitting, Brian, is completed, and then all the people go back home to their electorates.
There must be a Christmas party, though.
There is actually rather a good final function, Brian, with, carol singers and so on.
Carol singers? Who's she?
No, not carol singers, Brian. Carol singers. People who sing
carol
carols.
singers.
They do it in
Sorry.
the foyer. It's fantastic.
Oh, hark the herald angels sing, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Ding dong merrily on high.
Of course, yeah. Do you do a nativity play?
We haven't done the nativity play in the last couple of years, Brian, for various reasons. But yes, we are doing the nativity play this year.
Why didn't you do it in the last couple of years?
Well, you need 3 wise men, Brian.
Oh,
and
I see, yeah.
frankly, we struggled a little bit there.
Yeah, but you got it sorted out this year.
We've got 3 wise women this year, Brian. It's gone well.
Right. What did you do in years past?
For the 3 wise men?
Yeah.
Well, after Tony Windsor left the Parliament, Brian, we just had to have Nick Xenophon come in a sheet and say that his 2 mates were parking the donkey.
Right. No trouble casting the donkey, of
Oh,
course,
no. There's a ton of talent around here, Brian, if you know where to look.
Yeah. But thematically?
Well, thematically, there was always a little bit of a difficulty. A lot
What's
of
the
people
matter
in the
with the
Parliament
theme?
thought it was sending the wrong message, the
Right,
nativity
really was
play.
that?
Well, do you know the story, Brian?
Of course.
These 2 people, one of whom is pregnant, the woman, they travel enormous distances, they get lost, they don't know where they are, and then eventually they arrive in a completely new place and there's nowhere for them to stay,
But
Brian.
the locals take them in.
The locals have to take them in.
Yeah, because there's an accommodation crisis.
There
isn't
is,
there?
and
Yes.
they've got no choice but to take them in, Brian, because
Sure.
obviously everybody's doing this, and they put them in a shed. They say, you can sleep out here in the shed. We'll make a bed up of whatever's in the shed.
Sure.
And then the woman, Brian, has a baby in the shed.
Yeah, this is the nativity bit,
This is the
isn't it?
nativity bit,
Yeah,
Brian.
yeah.
Now, the question there is, does the baby come from where the shed is,
Yeah.
or where the parents came from, or where the mother came from originally, Brian? Just
Right.
ignore that. Just ignore that.
Who is that?
That'll be Peter Dutton, Brian.
Peter Dutton, what does he want?
I've repeatedly told him, Brian, that Pontius Pilate is a completely different play.
Will you be having a break over Christmas yourself?
I will, Brian, with my family, as indeed I hope you've done wonderfully well this year. I hope you have a lovely time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian.
Pontius Pilate.
Pontius Pilate, yeah, he's bought the robe, Brian. And
Peter has?
Yeah, and he's bought a basin, he's bought some sandals and some soap.
You're going to have to tell him.
He won't listen, Brian. He won't listen.